Instead of looking for ways to complain, let's look for ways to rejoice. Instead of focusing on what it is that we're going through, let's focus on the very thing that we can learn from it. We ask God for strength, but mad whenever he starts to put the plates on the bar. We say that we trust God, but choose to stress and worry when things start to get ruffled up. I'm gonna have Haven pull this verse up while I read it. Not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. And hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. How soon do we forget that not only is God with us, but he's good all the time? How soon do we forget that he's faithful? Why do we go to stress and why do we go to worry? Why is it our instinct to do God's job for him? There's that self-dependency in us that has to be purged out. But when you take your eyes off of you, when you take your eyes off of your weaknesses, you start to focus on how good God is, you are not only directed by his grace, but you're empowered by his grace, and you're being reminded of how good he is and the things that he has already brought you through. Your life is already a testimony. This is just another test, another level, more wisdom waiting for you. We ask for more patience, but get mad when our patience is tested. We ask for more peace, but get mad when it's time for us to forgive. So don't come to the weight room and get upset whenever it's weights being thrown on the bar, whenever you're being tested, whenever you're being challenged. So shift your mind from feeling sorry for yourself to what is it that I am learning? How can I glorify God in what's going on? And it's crazy because it's things that you can look back on in your own life and be like, man, God has really pulled me through. Dang, I'm able to look back and laugh at that. Dang, I'm stronger because of that. But we get to another test and forget all that. Like, no, don't take your eyes off of Christ. No problems ain't bigger than God. And God ain't finna tell you to rejoice if it wasn't possible. It's just gonna come down to us surrendering to that in the midst of those trials and tribulations.